Hello, this is Mohammad here, and in this video I'm going to show you the market analysis of real estate for Guilford County, North Carolina in the month of June 2025. And this one will help you in understanding where the current market is going and what it means to you as a buyer or a seller. So let's quickly get into the market snapshot. The key metrics is, if you see that in the month of June 2025, the median homes sold price is about $302,000, which is about 4% more from the last year. Also, you see the active inventory is about 2,400 homes, which is currently month over month is a little lower than the previous month, but still it's the higher level. And the average days on the market, that means time taken to the market to sell a house, is about 31 days. So you can see that the median home prices have really increased from the last year. You can see from $290 on an average on a median to $302,000. So there is a continuous increase in the prices of the homes year over year. Now, if you go to the inventory levels and trends, you can see that the highest number of inventory by bedroom size is 3-bedroom. That means 3-bedroom houses are the most common houses that are being sold or available for sale, which is close to 1,100, less than 1,200. And similarly, 4 bedrooms and 5-bedroom. So if you see the monthly inventory trend for the 2024 as well as 2025, you see that the number of homes have increased significantly. In the month of January, you see 2,100 houses available in the market, and slowly the inventory has crept up. You see that there is a significant increase. Right now we are looking at about 2,400 houses available for sale. That means it's above 20% increase year over year. That means there are good options and opportunities for buyers to select houses, and it's no longer a seller controlled market. Now, if you look at the median home prices, you see that mostly the 3-bedroom houses, which are the most abundant houses available in the market, is between 250 to 300,000. So it's close to 275. Similarly, the 4-bedroom houses are over 400,000, and the 5-bedroom plus is between $450 to $500,000 as a median price. And if you compare between the July or June 2024 to June 2025, you see that the median prices have slightly increased in the year 2025. So you see that from different sources that I've got, there is definitely an increase in the price, like 2 to 3% increase in the price of the house. Now, moving on to the days on market analysis, like 70% of the homes are sold within 30 days. That means they're still the homes which are mostly 3-bedroom houses are getting sold within 30 days. That means if the houses are priced right, there is still a large pool of buyers, even though the inventory levels are higher, but still the houses are not staying in the market for a long time. And then a significant portion, about 20%, is still between 30 to 90 days, and a small portion is over 90 days. And that's why the average days on the market is 31 days. That means the time the house is listed and the time it gets closed is 31 days, which is still an increase from 2024. That means last year the houses took a little longer to sell. Now, year over year comparison, you see that I'll take that words back. In 2024, it takes lesser time to sell the house than in 2025, and a lot could be attributed to higher interest rates, and the way the interest rates kept at that level of 6 and 7%, it definitely has decreased the velocity by which the houses are getting sold in the market. Now let's look into the buyer or seller market dynamics. So in most of the times, you see that in this graph, it shows that 47% of time the houses were sold a little bit under the asking price. That means half of the time the sellers got less than what they're asking for, and like 30% about at asking price, but there are still a bunch of like 24%, 1/4 of the homes that are in the market, they actually got more than what they asked for. So this is a great number to view and see that even though the market is having higher inventory, but still people are getting over their asking price. And that definitely goes with the fact that the houses are priced correctly. If they're priced a little lower than their actual value, then they get multiple offer, and in most cases they get a higher over asking price. And 99% average sold to list price ratio. So If you look into the month of supply trend, you see that the month of supply is the time it takes to sell a house. So you see that it's 1.5 month it was in 2024 and slightly grew to over a little over 1.5 months. But in 2025, it all the months, you can see that it's always above the 2024 level. That means it is taking still a little longer time in 2025 to sell the houses. So because the inventory has increased, because the buyers have more choices and buyers are still looking at the best deals, that's why the homes kept on the market for a little longer time as compared to last year. So what are the key takeaways from this market analysis? So we can see that the house median prices are rising at a moderate pace of about 3 to 4% year over year. That means the market has a stable market with a sustained demand and prices continue to keep on increasing. Also, we have seen that there is an increase in the inventory, which is over 20% year over year, giving buyers more options and potentially shifting the market dynamics from sellers to the buyers. And it's a kind of balance between the two. Also, you see that there is a longer selling time where the days of market has increased by about 19% to 31 days, suggesting that the houses are not getting multiple offers or frenzied pace of buying from the buyers, because now we have more inventory, and that's how the proper pricing is important to get the house sold in a record time. While still it is considered a seller's market, but with increased inventory and longer selling time, it's more towards a balanced market. So there is not like sellers are making the call and they are getting what they're asking for, because you saw that like almost 50% of the sellers got less than what they have asked for. So it's more closely, I would say, it's getting a bit balanced market in the Guilford County area. Now, if you are a buyer or a seller, and if you are looking to either put a property for sale or buy a new construction or a new property, I have great relationship with the existing owners and existing builders, so we can get a great discount and a great amenities if you buy a new construction, or even if the properties are there in the market. I work with several other real estate companies to get the best for my clients. So if you are interested, if you are an investor or a first-time homeowner, or even a person who is willing to sell the house without getting it renovated, I can get you multiple different options where you can get your house fixed and flipped, but you get all the upside, and I can talk about that in a separate video as well. Contact me. I have a relationship with big hedge fund buyers who basically lend out money and buy your house and get it fixed, and they take a certain percent as the profit, but the rest of the profit goes to the homeowner. So there are certain programs that I work with. Call me, text me, and I can share more details about what you can get for your house, so you don't have to bring cash immediately to fix your house and get the maximum value from it. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and have a great rest of your day.